What does Crank Yankers, Forks Washington, Alice in Chains, handlebar mustaches, and cassette tapes have in common? Find out right now on Hey, welcome to the Love, Hate, Laugh Show. I'm Paul Heinrich.
I'm Bjorn RG.
I'm Eliza Butler.
And we are super excited you are back or here for the first time. A quick rundown of the show. We're going to look at 5 slides. There's a mystery theme that ties all those slides together. Bjorn and Eliza are tasked to figure out the mystery theme, and my task is to hide the mystery theme. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how it goes.
But no, we lost last time.
You guys have been on a losing streak.
It hurt. Hey, no.
Well,
once isn't a streak,
yeah.
Paul.
It's a gas streak.
It's a gas streak.
It's a gas streak.
It's a reduction.
Yeah. Don't gas streak light me.
Go gas streak light me.
And if you don't understand that, you should join our Patreon.
Yeah, we just talked about
that.
a lot of fun stuff. Speaking of love, does anybody want to bring some love to the show? Do we love anything lately?
I gotta love.
Yeah.
I gotta love. I discovered that I really love the song Malambo Number 1. Do you know this song?
No.
It's great because it's got whistle tones
Such a
in
great
it.
song.
It's like in Italian. It's like an Italian song.
Is it the Italian
like,
song that's I probably have heard it.
It's like really
Is it
fast.
the one where they're
like
pretending and it sounds like English?
Yeah, it's so good. I want to sing it at karaoke. I've looked at the lyrics and I'm like, I'm gonna mess this up. It's just like a whistle tone. She's just like it's so fun to listen
amazing.
To. And then halfway through, she just goes full Muppet voice. Mm-hmm. And it's just wow.
And also, I don't know if you know this. Famously, Jinx Monsoon danced to that song on one of the on her season where they had to sashay.
We'll have to
Oh,
check it
really?
Out. Yeah. We should put like a link to that video in the description.
Oh yeah, we will.
That would be fun.
But the way we saw it. It was in a show. We've been watching this TV show, Palm Royale. Yeah, Kristen Wiig's show. It's really fun. Hard recommend.
Yes. Ricky Martin's in it.
Ricky Martin's in it.
Oh, right.
Still got it.
Yeah.
Still.
Does he ever?
And it's kind of like it's almost like one of those debutante shows that like I don't know, like the royal family type show things, but it's more but like in the 70s and it's just 60s. Thank you. 60s, and it's just got like this all-star cast of like comedic legends.
Carol Burnett's in it.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's so good. And there was a scene where they had it, and I was like, oh, I love this song. And then today I was listening to it, and I was like, how do I know this song? And I realized that like a few months ago, I had COVID, like 4 or 5 months ago, I had COVID, and I watched an entire TV series on Peacock with ads, and there was a caviar ad where they used the song.
Oh my god!
So every and what's annoying about the current thing with like when you have Peacock with ads is you see the same damn ad over and over and over, and I'm just like, can you just switch it up just like a little bit? But I actually really like the song, and I would turn up every time. Like, I know they're louder, and I was like, nailing it. Love this. Like, and I never thought to like, I don't know, Shazam it and figure it out. But I would just be like, it's like, oh wow, and it didn't give me the wow very long, and it was a bummer that and I don't know why I didn't just like, I was like, oh, what is that song? And anyway,
fun.
It's a great song.
That's something that I love.
Yeah. I also have a love. Can we have a double love?
Okay.
Double love.
Yeah. So I love Lyft rides in Chicago. And what I'm going to talk about, I don't know if that is just like average Lyft rides everywhere. I don't ride Lyfts here, so I don't know. But like every single Lyft ride I took in Chicago, I was on Comedy Festival. Every single Lyft ride I took was like more chaotic than the last. Like I got in this one lady's car, and her interior was lipstick red leather, and I was like, oh my god, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. She didn't say a word. She was dead silent, and I was in her car for like 25 minutes, and like 20 minutes in, I look up, and she's in the front seat, and she is digging in her ear. Digging for like a good, I'm not kidding, like more than 20 seconds. She was going after it. I got in a minivan, which was not thrilled about.
What's that? Did she have that? What's that thing where you think you're like the center of the world and just like it doesn't?
Narcissism?
No, it's like that new thing where people main character syndrome.
Yeah.
Like she kind of thought that she was the main
Yeah,
character.
I guess. I mean, I honestly, I was a little impressed by like, I was like, I want to have that confidence to just like dig in my ear and not even think about the person sitting a foot behind me. Like she was like, I mean, she wasn't rude.
Yeah, what are you
going
to review me with this?
Yeah, no, she got 5 stars. Everybody, she got me where I needed to be.
Yeah, mission accomplished.
She got 5 stars and she got that ear cleaned.
Yeah, exactly. So she won.
You
that
gave
day.
her some Q-tip money.
Exactly.
Hey, baby, spend this on some Q-tips.
Yeah, only a 20% Q-tip.
Give her one of those individually wrapped Q-tips from your hotel room.
Right. I knocked her down a little. I was like, that was a little uncomfortable. So I ordered a ride, and then it said that it was a Honda Odyssey, and I was like, I don't want to get in a minivan. But then the guy rolls up, and the door slides open, and the entire interior of the van was covered in Sharpie graffiti. It was delightful. He told me there was 31 languages represented in his graffiti. And then we're like stopped at a stoplight, and he leans back and hands me just a giant handful of Sharpies. He's like, pick whatever you want. So that was.
What'd you draw?
I wrote "Joy is Resistance" because I'm not a
Ooh.
very good artist, and I think that's a very important thing. And I was there to do comedy, so it felt symbolic.
Joy is resistance.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
So, things are real bad in the world.
Got it.
Yeah.
Took me a minute.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So,
Thanks.
like, still finding joy and laughter, like, that's a way to say, like, fuck you to those guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're in long enough. But
I think we're fine.
I think it's like the first 5 minutes. Sorry. We can bleep it out. But yeah, like, so it was just like that. Kind of like the least chaotic one that was still chaotic was a man who was just like, unfortunately, very stinky. And he was digging in his ear too, but not for 20 seconds. He made it quick.
It was a quick.
It was quick. Yeah. I mean, and he still got 5 stars, but he also only got the 20% Q-tip because it was really stinky. I was like, I felt like I was in an old style cab.
Oh.
They used to be so stinky.
Like going to going into like a Goodwill or something, that kind of smell.
No, it was
vintage.
No, it was full BO. It was full
it was
BO. Yeah.
It was
Sorry, I
Kind
guess
of
I
like
didn't
going into a festival.
Yeah, exactly. Or going into like Trader Joe's in Portland. Like it's not, but it was so hot.
Or
when I
a
was in
certain
Chicago.
friend of ours that we aren't going to say their
Stop.
name.
Stop.
But you know what I'm talking about.
I absolutely do, but we're not going to out this person for their
I do
stinkiness.
remember as a kid, because like when I would smell their hippies like that, and I wasn't used to it. It was like my cousin smelled like that, and I was like, oh, is it like a cologne or something? And then I like got older and was like, oh no, that's just body
just
smell.
stank.
that is
Yeah.
pheromones,
You're
baby.
afraid of a shower.
Yeah. So anyway, so I guess you guys can comment. Is this your typical experience in a lift anywhere? Like, is it chaotic or was there just something magical happening in Chicago? I was delighted every time.
I think yours are very unique, but I feel like every time we've traveled, we've ended up meeting like just like a friend for that 20-minute ride.
Yeah.
Like we've had some really jovial people that have like traveled the world and like are artists and
That one-armed guy.
that one-armed guy.
He was
Yeah.
so cool that he had like done all this work in
And
other countries.
here's the kicker: he was scratching his ear with the lost arm
with his
so
hook
there
in
was
his hand.
so that's kind of there's a theme here.
Oh my God. If you're not supposed to put a Q-tip in your ear, you're definitely not supposed to put your hand hook in your ear.
I will say, if I was a Lyft driver and I had a hook hand, I would print out the story and just leave it in the back.
Yeah. I know you have questions.
Because everyone is going to ask you the same question, and then I would just rotate the story.
You would ask? Did you guys ask?
No, we didn't ask.
You
but
can't ask.
But I wanted to know.
We asked
Of
with
course.
our eyes.
Yeah. No, of course.
No, we talked a lot, and I feel like we talked more because we were hoping it might come
Out. Yeah.
You're
That's fair.
just, like,
So
really getting
what's
to
your
know.
favorite time on a clock?
Yeah, like, are you left-handed?
I am now.
Do you like doing woodwork?
I feel like when you are missing a limb, you just what do you feel about woodworking?
Yeah.
Thinking about buying a table saw. Do you have any opinions on it?
No. One time my ex-husband bought
Do
a
you
table
like
saw.
fishing?
Yeah. My ex-husband bought a table saw and I made him take that back. I was like, that's not going to end well.
What we've talked about this.
Yeah.
You know that they make them now, the nice ones, that if they feel skin or flesh, they automatically
they didn't have
drops
those
it down
when this happened.
If you get a chance, just on YouTube, look it up. They do tests with hot dogs, and they like touch it with a hot dog, and what happens is it's the thing that sucks is it drops the blade really quick, and you have to like replace like a whole mechanism. It's pretty expensive to replace, but it's cheaper than your finger. You know?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
And
that's the
all
marketing.
high schools have them now.
That's
it's
good.
like required.
Yeah.
That's the marketing angle they took. Like cheaper than losing a finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they didn't have that back then, and I was like, take that back. That was probably the day he decided to force me, like years before he did. I totally emasculated
it was
him,
the
but
straw.
I wanted him to keep his hands are important.
Yeah.
I wanted him to keep his hands, and I didn't trust that he wouldn't.
Yeah. I'm a hand stuff guy too. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm an ear stuff guy.
Yeah,
so
Paul-
Yeah.
I'm into
Paul,
that.
You
you're
would
not
have
allowed to use-
loved my lift rides.
I'm like, keep touching that ear,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, if you want to see us dig in our ears,
I feel
join
like
our Patreon.
I feel like if the person in front of me was like digging in their ears and I was like in a saucy mood, I would start talking about like just like drop casually, be like, have you ever tried those ear candles?
Yeah.
Have you
right.
guys ever tried them?
Have you seen the no, because they're like not real.
They totally work.
No, you can burn an ear candle, not in an ear, and it looks exactly the same.
Oh, at the end?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
You know what you need to get are those ones that have the little camera that you hook to your and like it.
Yeah, but then there's like a little baby spider in there.
Well, that's
No.
where the spider lives.
Oh.
it sucks because
It's an ear spider.
I used to use those spoons from McDonald's, but
The Coke spoons
Mhm.
that you can't have anymore.
There's the last thing, and then we should definitely get onto the slides. The other day we were riding our motorcycles, and it was hot out, so I had the thing open, and a bug flew in
No.
and was like stuck inside, and I could just hear it. And then Paul, the jerk he is, he's like, "It's gonna lay eggs in your ear. Hurry up!" And I was like, "Ah!" And I was like freaking out. It was like not the moment. I was not in the mood. I was like, I don't have time to fact check this. I got to get this helmet off my head because all I can hear is just, where it's like, and you're like, it's getting in there deeper. He's like, it's going to lay eggs. It's a lady. It's super pregnant. It's going to put so many eggs.
You didn't have time to stop and Google.
Yeah. We won't have to buy eggs this month.
Free eggs.
You just dig in your ear. We can make...
I'll make you a scramble. I just need 20,000 bug eggs.
Babe, shake your head over here.
All right, I think it's time to get the show officially going.
Let's
I already
Okay.
almost fake gagged myself into real gagging, and it's right.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Well, there's fake laugh to real laugh. Let's do fake.
I was
gag to
doing
real
it
gag.
earlier. I was, and then I was like, I gotta stop because I'm about to really gag.
Right.
All right, are we ready
Yeah,
to
we've been
tackle this mystery theme?
chaotic
I think
enough.
we're ready. I think
Yeah.
we're ready. All right, love it or hate it. Again, we're going to look at some slides. We're going to give our opinions on those slides, and at the end, we're going to see what the mystery theme is, or we can actually just guess as we go too. I think, we're gonna we're gonna be loose with this.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
We're gonna make it work.
We're gonna guess along the way.
Love it or hate it.
The guesses
Slide
along the way.
1.
Oh.
Ooh.
Cassette tapes.
Is it vintage shopping?
No. Cassette tapes are a magnetic tape sound recording and playback format. They consist of a plastic case containing 2 spools of magnetic tape that are used to record and play back audio or data. Introduced in 1962, they gained popularity for portable music listening, particularly with the rise of devices like the Walkman in the 1970s and 1980s. So, do we love or hate cassette tapes? Bjorn, what do you think of cassette tapes?
So, I've been collecting a lot of music lately, and it's crazy. You're so used to listening to like Spotify and all of that, and then you go back to listening to cassette tapes, and it's the serious. Like, I'm not even like I've never called myself like an audiophile. I just like music and collecting it and everything, and the hard copies of things. And it's crazy how quickly these things degrade and sound terrible. Like, they sound so bad. There's so many that are just like, because they've been sitting in the same spot, or like they're like melted, or they were in a hot car forever, you know? And so I'm gonna say, what do I do with my thing? I said it here. So yeah, like the tape quality is so trash compared to like vinyl, which you can buy like old vinyls and they sound really great. But so I love it. Love cassette tapes.
Oh.
Big fan. I bought so many cassette tapes. The other day my phone was dead and I have a Walkman, and I had one of those moments where like you're like, oh man, I wish I had a solution because I was gonna walk the dogs and I want to listen to music, but my phone's dead. And then I was like, wait a second. I have a Walkman. Actually, it was harder for me to find wired headphones because it doesn't have Bluetooth.
They don't make those anymore.
No, they don't make a Bluetooth cassette. Actually, they do. They do make them, but they're like $100, which is a bit much to listen to
like
really
three
terrible.
times the price of that Walkman.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh yeah, because you got it for me.
Yeah.
So I grabbed my Walkman and I popped in. I just went and because a friend of ours heard that I'm collecting tapes, he had like someone who was moving and just gave him a whole bunch of tapes. And there's like some these like workout tapes and stuff. I did not go to that one, but I just threw in a random Alice Cooper trash album. Never heard it before in my life. Had the walk of my life. It was so fun. Like, and it was it was just like this. I felt like I needed to be wearing a leather jacket or something. Nice. Have you ever listened to Alice Cooper at all?
I mean, not beyond like what would have been on MTV or whatever.
I never did. The only way I know Alice Cooper is because doesn't he show up in one of the Wayne's World movies?
Yeah, Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way, because then he's like this really cultured guy. He actually, I guess he is kind of like they created the whole thing for him. Like that was a created character basically. But it is a paint by numbers hair metal album. Sure. And it's like there's like chorus, hook, chorus, and now you know the entire song, Perfect. And you can like sing along.
Sometimes you really want that.
And it's like a little misogyny in there. It's like, we're just like, it's just
a treat.
Like, it's just like track 1, degrade that woman. She's just an object. Objectify me. And by me, I mean this lady. It's great. Yeah. I had such a good time walking the dogs and just like, I was like air guitaring, and if I had hair, I was going to shake it.
Sure. We need to get you a wig.
I know. I was just like, oh, this is great. I don't know. It was just a vibe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Eliza, do you love or hate cassette tapes?
I love cassette tapes. That was like when I first became conscious of music. That was how you could get your music. So it's like very nostalgic for me. I loved making mixtapes. Like I also would make mix CDs like later on, but that was like not the same vibe. Like I actually have a friend who still has a mixtape I made her in high school that she like posted online like a couple of years ago. Like I made everyone mixtapes for Christmas because I was a teenager and broke. Yeah. And I was like really thoughtful about them. Like you really put in a lot of time thinking about it. I also like that they're kind of making a comeback a little bit. I actually own like a Casey Musgraves and a Mountain Goats cassette tape. I don't have anything to play them on, but I was like, oh, this is a cool like thing that they're doing. So I think it's like coming back a little bit, but like you're right, like they don't last forever. So I was thinking about those. They're like still in their wrappers even, and I'm like, I used one of them for a prop in a TikTok skit, so that was fun. But yeah, love them.
Nice. I also love cassette tapes, mostly because some of the when I was a kid, we didn't buy CDs and tapes all the time, so I would have to wait until the right time to record it off of the radio.
And you get the end of the song before.
Oh yeah, and to this day there's still like the DJ talking in the beginning of some songs, and that's the only way I remember these songs are at the end. So it's very nostalgic to me. And I had we'd move around a lot, and I had a best friend, and we would make mixtapes for each other and mail them back and forth, and we'd write like messages on the tapes. So tapes that's so nostalgic for me, and so many great memories of just waiting for the song. like the countdown charts. Remember the countdown charts?
Yeah, or they would say, they're like, all right, after this commercial break, we're going to play Disturbed. And you're like, oh my God, I don't have that on my tape yet.
I gotta do it.
And so you'd get it all queued up.
But I will also say I learned the trick of putting tape over the holes.
Mm-hmm.
So I did eventually run out of tapes and just started recording over my dad's tapes.
Sure. He probably still has them.
Yeah.
Just like trying to listen.
Yeah.
He's like, why is this Mariah Carey on here?
Why is Mariah Carey on Merle Haggard? What is going on?
Merle Haggard. He puts in the tape. It's like, all right, time to get bobbed up.
So,
And it just whistles
like,
out.
Sweet fantasy baby.
He's like just cursing you.
What? Then he starts singing along.
Yeah.
Well, we are all in agreement. We love cassette tapes.
There is something, I just want to keep talking about it because there's something cool about how with cassette tapes you could tape them. Like you can't really, I mean, you can kind of cut a record. I did go down that rabbit hole of like looking. There was something really cool about how you were able to make your own mixtapes and how most, I mean, even like little cassette players could record. You could record your voice, or you could like the talk back thing, like from Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
Like,
I wanted one so bad, and my mom just was like, we have that. And then she just had the one that like sits on a table with the big speaker and it's like flat she used it to like record her therapy sessions or something. And so she was just like, just use this. And it's like, I went to school with like just the biggest dorky, like, and I had my, like they had their talk backs and I had my other thing.
Yeah. The record button was orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys remember the dictator things? They had the little tapes.
Oh yeah.
For,
Or
like,
you could use those
dictation?
like in an answering machine.
So I didn't have a Walkman, but my dad had one of those because he was a doctor and did dictation. And so I got his old one of those and I made a bunch of mixtapes on that.
oh my gosh.
Wild.
Like, so you a single is what you
Yeah.
Yeah, it was me like what?
3.5 minutes of space.
Had my like little, I don't know, there was something really cool about it. The tape, that was terrible quality because I was using the microphone next to the speaker.
I love it.
You can hear me be like, shut up. Shut up, Mom. My sister's like, hey, Bjorn, what are you doing?
You're like, you ruined it.
You're ruining it.
I told you not to disturb me when I'm vacuuming my room.
I'm making a tape.
This is his third time making a tape today. We think it's something else.
Yeah. He's making tapes in the bathroom. We're like, this is weird.
Yeah.
The last thing I'll say about tapes when you're buying cassette tapes used is I've paid, like I got like I don't know, the saxophone player Coltrane. I got a Coltrane tape and I was like, oh cool, I paid like $10 and it's so messed up.
Oh.
And it's such a bummer because most of the time I'm like, so now my rule is like 50 cents or $1 or less, or the ones by the pound at the bins. Because I paid way too much for a tape that like is like unplayable.
Yeah, he's probably on Spotify.
Yeah.
You can listen to it on
Oh,
Spotify.
it absolutely is.
Just saying if you're really hurting.
Yeah, but I've been using it for sampling.
No,
and
I
so
know.
like I want to get like, and you get this like cool texture when you actually sample it. Anyway, yeah. So big fan of cassette tapes.
Cool.
Paul should have known. I could have do a whole goddamn episode.
I know. This is the only slide, folks, that we have. We're
Bjorn's gonna keep doing an hour.
Just gonna riff. And
Yeah.
riff. Yeah.
Well, we all love cassette tapes. So that is the first clue, cassette tape. So follow along at home. Make sure to write these down. That helps a little bit in discovering what it is. And if you figure it out, timestamp it in the comments when you do. See if you can keep up with us or if you just lap us. But speaking of, do we have any potential guesses on what the theme might be? I know it's only one clue so far, but what do you think?
Stuff that used to be in my car.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I have a real guess.
What's your guess?
Office supplies.
Damn.
I knew. I was gonna wait till the second one, and I was like, no, because if I got it right on the first one, I was gonna take a lap.
Yeah.
Eliza, did you have like a couple of cassettes like in your car?
Oh yeah,
that you
no,
remember?
okay.
What like
so my first car.
If we were to go into like your first car, what would the tape be?
I had 2 tapes.
Nice.
So my first car was a 1977 Buick LeSabre. It was gold. It had a tape player in it. My parents took me to like the music store so I could like christen. So I got I had the Violent Femmes album.
Okay.
Nice.
with Blister in the Sun and Add It Up, and I think it's just called Violent Femmes. And then, oh my gosh, what were they called? I can't. We'll put it in the description. It was like this English band. It was like a little bit before Oasis really like kicked off.
Oh, okay.
But
the Verve.
no,
The Beatles.
no, it was like wasn't
Rolling Stones.
magnetic, something magnetic, or I don't. The song was called "Love Sick Love," and that was what the album was called. I can't remember the band name, but those were the 2 tapes I had, and I wore those suckers out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Paul, what about you? What was in your first car?
Oh, so not my first car, because by the time I got cars, it was CDs. But,
Really?
Yeah. But, the CD that you put in and played
Oh, yeah, you always drove like new cars.
Yeah.
No.
We drove
not
old cars.
Cars that were older than us.
So, yeah, my first car.
Mine was the same age.
Was it an MP3 player? No. My first tapes that I can remember as a kid, my best friend, who we went back and forth with mailing, he made me a recording of Janet Jackson 1814. So I had that recording. And then I think the first one I actually bought for myself, and this was back before I was gay, was the New Kids on the Block tape.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so
Hanging tough.
well, it had to match my New Kids on the Block
Blanket.
sleeping bag.
Which one was your favorite?
It'd have to be Jordan.
Yeah, mine
Yeah.
too. I had a giant button that said Jordan with his face on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, mine was Marky Mark.
Oh,
He wasn't in the band.
I know. I couldn't name a single one, but wasn't his brother or something in one
Donnie.
of them? Okay, so
Yeah.
Donnie.
Donnie.
I guess.
yeah,
I missed New
Yeah,
Kids.
you were a little
I was
young.
a little too young for
yeah,
it.
yeah. Those Janet Jackson and New Kids on the Block. How about you, Bjorn?
Yeah, there were 2 tapes in my car, and it was Traveling Wilburys Volume 1,
Oh, it's a good one.
and then for some reason I had a second copy of it.
You just have the 2 copies.
And I had this really fun game of my friends would listen to it, and they'd be like, Bjorn, do you have something else? And I'd be like, yeah, hang on. And I would pop it out, and I would put the other one in, and it would be the same tape again. So that was my
You
first
trickster.
foyer into
Yeah.
gaslighting my friends.
Yeah,
Nice.
you were committed to that bit.
And then after that, I got Marvin Gaye tape because I thought it was so funny to anytime one of my friends got in the car to just pop in, let's get it on,
Oh,
and just not say anything. Just, casually.
just a wink.
And it took you another 10 years to come out.
Yeah, and then it didn't come out.
All right. Are we ready for the next slide? We didn't get any guesses that time, but let's see if this.
We made guesses. You got guesses. They
Oh.
were just wrong.
You got bad guesses.
Oh, yeah, tape. I was trying to figure out what you meant by office supplies.
Yeah.
But I got it now.
Oh.
I was like, what? Cassettes? Like what? Office supplies in the 80s?
Well, they had those, yeah. 80s office supplies. Is it 80s office supplies?
All right. Next slide. We've got Crank Yankers. Crank Yankers. Crank Yankers is an American television comedy show created by Jimmy Kimmel, Adam Carolla, and Daniel Kellison. It features actual prank calls made by show regulars and celebrity guests, brought to life through on-screen reenactments by puppets in a fictional town called Yankerville. So Crank Yankers. Let's see what our thoughts are. Eliza, do you love or hate Crank Yankers?
I think I love that show, but it's like a nostalgic way. You can't do that anymore because no one answers their phone.
Yeah.
Like you're like the puppets are like trying to call somebody, and it's like, oh, it just went right to voicemail again.
It doesn't even
They
have a
text.
voicemail.
Yeah, and it's like, quit calling me. You know what I mean? I think a good, well-timed prank call is one of the funniest forms of comedy that we have ever created.
Mm-hmm.
We used to listen to you guys. I don't know if you guys would know this. Roy D. Mercer, and he would sell like you could buy his cassette tapes of like prank calls.
I don't know the name, but I bet you if I heard it, I would.
Yeah,
Didn't Adam Sandler have some stuff too?
I'm sure.
On one of his
Yeah, that was like
albums.
it really is. It's a form of close-up comedy
It's a lost art.
because it's like one-on-one.
It's
Yeah.
like an impossible art now. I
Yes.
guess you could crank
A business.
No, the ones calling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be like.
I
now
see
it's
people
kinda
do that
more-
with like scammers. Like they
Yeah.
get like scam calls and they like keep those guys on the phone. But it's not like to be funny or like to be silly. And also I love anything. I mean, I know these aren't Muppets, but like Muppet adjacent. I'm always a fan of that. I think we need more puppets in the world. So yeah, love it.
Agreed. Bjorn, what do you think of Crank?
Yeah, like half my friends are human Muppets. It's fine.
Yeah, why not? So I remember this. I had like a DVD of it that came with another.
Came with like an AOL CD.
Well, no, it came with like I don't know. Like I had some weird because I think
it was on Comedy Central.
It was on Comedy Central, and so like I had another Comedy Central. It was like some I don't know.
Yeah.
What show? Because I used to buy the shows.
South Park, maybe.
I really think it was a season of Colbert Report. I had that.
Oh, sure.
I bought those because we didn't actually have the thing, or the Daily Show or something.
Mm-hmm. So it was so topical by the time it got to you on DVD.
I know, right? Well, they would do like these best of. I don't know. I would watch them. I liked it.
I would watch it today. Because
it was funny, you know, like, yeah, I had the only one I can really remember is there was one where somebody's like calls and then they like they hit a deer, and then the person on the other line they're like they're like, oh no, don't worry, I just hit a deer, and then there's like this voice that comes like, help me, and he's like, hang on, and then he just like, and it's just like blam blam. And he's like, sorry, what were you saying? And then they just keep getting them to talk. And they're like, did you hit a person? And they're like, no. And then they're like, please help me. And they're like, God damn it. And they go over there and they're like, boom. They just keep shooting this fake person.
Classic.
So, yeah, love it. I feel like, though, I like this because it is a lot more than like pranks in person.
Yeah, I don't like those.
Those I never really liked, but the crank calls, it was kind of innocent because it's just
like, and you can hang up at any time.
Yeah, you can hang up at any time, and it felt different, but like, yeah, I'm not a huge prank show guy.
Like an in-person pranker.
Yeah.
Well, did you ever watch Trigger Happy TV? I liked that one.
Yeah,
it was
maybe
more like candid camera style.
I feel like candid camera is like more innocent. I feel like it's just stuff's like escalated, and it just we just live in a weird time where I'm just like I don't
like pranks.
I don't like it. Let's just be honest.
It's like everyone's like, look at this dumb for not knowing what's going on. It's like
yeah.
Go to an open mic, write a joke.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, big fan. I did really like this show a lot. What about you, Paul?
I loved Crank Yankers. It was just on Comedy Central, so I'd watch it. I will say my favorite skit that sticks with me was Wanda Sykes, and she's talking about she calls I think it was a rental car or like a service car place, and she's like somebody took a big old shit in the back of their car, and she's just like describing it, and she's like, I need to find out who did this, and she's like, actually, I need to find this person and give him a high five because this is the most beautiful piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. It is so funny. Good. It's so good. So actually, I'm inspired. I want to rewatch these. I wonder how they hold up though, because I know some of the characters were edging on probably
racist,
right? Yeah, a little bit there, but it was the early 2000s. You know,
it was a different.
A different time.
Wasn't okay.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit was #1 all over the world, so you know it was a different time. But I guess we have love for Crank Yankers.
And nobody knew who Deftones were.
Yeah,
no, Deftones yet. No, they popped in like 2000 and 2001. I was listening to them then. Okay.
Yeah. So
Crank Yankers
we
and
got
cassette
love
tapes.
again. Those are our 2 items so far. Any guesses?
Is it? Let's see. So you can crank something.
That's what I know. And like a cassette.
You can tape something.
Yeah. Is it action verbs?
It's action verbs.
Words. It's words.
Is it words?
Stuff that people used in the 2000s.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to the next one. I got nothing.
All right. Okay, but before we do that, let's just take a quick break and come back. Hey, while we're on a break, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. Ooh, and we're back. All right. So far, we've got a couple guesses. Are we ready to move on to the next slide and see if we can get closer?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Next slide is
Speed round.
Speed round.
For this speed round, we're actually going to continue with the Muppets theme.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's name all Jim Henson
Hell
Muppet
yeah.
characters.
Right.
So we've got 30 seconds
Wait.
starting
Okay.
now.
No. I questions. Okay, Kermit. Is it just Muppets? Are we including Sesame Street Muppets? Are we including things
20
like
seconds.
Fraggle Rock? Paul, I am asking for clarifications.
This is going to be main show Muppet characters.
Main show
All
Muppet
right.
characters.
Okay, we're going to go back to it.
So we've got.
Hold on.
No.
We got to reset the clock now. Oh, shit. Don't
What
look.
are you
Don't
doing?
look.
So we got.
Don't look. Starting. We got 30 seconds to name as many main show Muppet characters as possible, starting now.
Okay.
Miss Piggy.
Kermit, Gonzo,
Grover.
Animal, Grover. No, Grover was Sesame Street. See, this is why I wanted to clarify. Sam the Eagle, Statler and Waldorf, Janice,
Animal.
Fozzie Bear,
Beaker.
and Bunsen. There are other girl ones.
3, 2, 1, 0. All right. Actually, that was pretty respectable. That was 13.
Pretty respectful.
Pretty respectable.
Respectful to
Yeah, that was
Jim
very
Henson's
respectful.
memory.
Let's
Okay.
check out who they are. Muppet characters. We've got Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, Gonzo,
Rolf.
Animal, Rolf the
Oh,
dog,
we forgot him.
Scooter, Rizzo the rat,
Yeah.
Pepe the King Prawn,
I thought he was on Sesame Street.
Walter.
Who the hell is Walter?
I don't know. Dr. Teeth,
I remember Dr. Teeth.
Floyd Pepper, Janice,
I said her.
Zoot, Lips, Dr. Bunsen, Honeydew, Beaker, Statler, Waldorf,
Swedish
the
chef.
Swedish Chef,
yeah.
Sam the Eagle, Camilla the Chicken, Robin the Frog, Sweetums,
I love Sweetums.
Link Hogthrob.
Who is Link Hogthrob?
Okay.
I think that's someone with a shampoo bottle on TikTok, is what I think.
Crazy Harry,
Lou
Uncle
Zealand.
Deadly, the newsman, Lou
Beauregard.
Zealand, and Beauregard.
Okay, but Statler and Waldorf should be in there.
That's how Beauregard is spelled?
Yeah. Is French. Ho, ho, ho.
It's French. Hee hee ho ho.
There's a lot. Is that like the most vowel heavy name?
I think so.
Probably not.
Is there more?
Okay, tell us in our comments
Yeah.
what the most vowel heavy name you know.
Yeah, do it.
No using ChatGPT.
Now, I do have a
You can
question.
use it.
Of the Muppet characters,
Mm.
which one do you relate to the most and why?
Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
No. Miss Piggy.
Yeah. No, she's mine, obviously.
No, probably Fozzie Bear
Yeah.
Can
or
you do a-
Animal.
The stand-up comic, Fozzie Bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the voice? I don't know what the voice. I just kind of do the same voice for all of them.
That's about right.
I'm just like Kermit. I can't do. David Kildall can do
Yeah.
very good Kermit the
We
Frog.
we should just get him to record
I
a
know.
video of him doing all these different impressions. And we'll put it on Patreon.
I was partial to the
Fozzie Bear.
Swedish Chef.
Swedish Chef.
Work,
Yeah.
work, work, work.
And
Yeah.
the
Oh,
mustache.
Statler and Waldorf is on there.
Mhm.
I yelled at you, and I apologize.
That's okay. That's okay.
I missed it.
But yeah, great show,
Yeah,
great
she's smiling
characters.
at me.
And
Can't
good
jump.
job. 13 out of there was 30 altogether.
Yeah,
30
I
main
am
characters.
bummed that I missed Sweetums because I love Sweetums. But also, who the hell is Robin the Frog? And Pepe the King Prawn. I know who he is, but I didn't know he was a Muppet. Which was your favorite Muppet movie?
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah, well, I got there first.
I don't know. Probably the Takes Manhattan.
Yes, that's my absolute favorite.
I definitely watched that one the most. I did recently try to watch the Treasure Island one, and I made it through like the first song, and I was like, I am not in the mood for this
Sure.
right now in this moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Muppets. Take
It wasn't
Manhattan.
doing it for me, you know?
Yeah.
It was like I was wanting ice cream, and they gave me
Doritos.
Well, I wanted ice cream, and they gave me a Muppets movie.
Sure, that's fair. No, I loved Muppets Take Manhattan. Manhattan seemed so glamorous, and then Kermit lost his memory, and he met all the other frogs, Phil and
What was
Lil.
the space one?
I don't know.
It's where they went into space.
Is there one that they go to space? I
Yeah.
don't know.
There
That-
should be.
Yeah, there is. That came out 2001.
Is it Space Odyssey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like, I think
2001.
I think there's
Muppet Space Odyssey.
I think there's actually 10 Muppet movies. There's a lot of them.
No.
All right, so we did that, and now we're on to the next slide. You guys ready?
Yeah. Can we take a break? I'm wondering
She might have to go use
if she needs to go potty why this is happening.
Yeah. She's smiling at me.
Time for a Janet potty break.
Take a break.
Take
a break.
Do the same one, but don't say Paul Rubin.
Hey, I'm not Paul Rubin. It's me, Paul Heinrich. You still here watching? Join our Patreon. Link in description. All right, so we did really good at that. Let's go to the next slide and see if we can get closer to the mystery theme.
You get me closer to guesses.
Alice in Chains. So the band was formed by guitarist Jerry Cantrell and drummer Sean Kinney, with bassist Mike Starr and lead vocalist Lane Staley joining later. The band's name originated from Staley's previous band Alice in Chains. Alice in Chains rose to prominence during the early 1990s grunge movement, releasing successful albums like Facelift, Dirt. Their musical style blends heavy metal influences with elements like Black Sabbath-style riffing and an unconventional vocal style, as well as distinctive vocal harmonies between the lead singer and Jerry Cantrell. So Alice in Chains. Let's start with Bjorn. Do you love or hate Alice in Chains?
So I always got this band mixed up with Silverchair for some reason.
Yeah.
Like they're just kind of filed under the same folder in my brain. And like the grunge music thing, I don't know. I love it. I like Alice in Chains. I like all of these things. What the heck, Paul? These are great. Yeah. I'm not like a huge fan. I was always more of a Nirvana.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of the only, and Pearl Jam. I really liked Pearl Jam, mostly just because like my my aunt was from Seattle and she like worked. She was a teacher, and one of her coworkers was one of I want to say it was like Jeff Ament's mom, and so I was more of a Pearl Jam guy because of that like familial connection.
Sure.
That my aunt knew and like taught one of the kids from Pearl Jam. But that's more of a Pearl Jam guy. Well, Janet is.
We do have a dog in studio, just for everybody.
We have two. We have a very good boy.
Two. They're back.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
So you love
it. Love it.
All right, Eliza, do you love or hate Alice in Chains?
Is it names for drugs?
No. I think there's something Chains, Crank, Cassette, turning things. I hate. Listen, I was a teenager.
First hate of the
I
day.
know. Yeah. I just never. I was around for grunge. It never really like turned my crank. Didn't yank my crank. It was like
didn't turn your tape.
Yeah, didn't cassette me. Like, yeah.
I also love how mine. I was just like, love it, and then I just was like, but it wasn't really for me either.
Yeah.
So maybe mine's actually hate. You know what? I'm gonna go with hate on it. I'm switching mine.
I was still first.
You were first.
Yeah.
But I'm realizing after I prefaced it, I was like, I didn't really listen to them much. I was aware of them.
Yeah, I was aware of them. There was like, and like R.I.P. Lane Staley, like, that is a loss. But just grunge, I liked, like the British Invasion, or I liked pop, like alternative rock. I was not necessarily a grunge person, but I was 14 years old, so I did pretend to be because I felt I needed to, when you're like figuring out your identity or whatever. But like now I could never listen to them again and I'd be fine. Yeah.
So the original band was Alice in Chains.
Yeah. Well, it was like Alice and Chains. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then Alice
she got in them.
Chains on.
She got in them.
Yeah.
And they really took off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And good for them.
And they did release a country album. It was called Alice or Chains.
Alice in Ropes.
Yeah, Alice in Ropes.
They're just out there roping lambs and eating yams.
And cannon hams.
Yeah. I thought they were like a bicycle enthusiast band.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's when they had all those bike messengers.
Yeah.
In Seattle. We saw the movies. Yeah.
Well, I think we're gonna keep the hate train going. It's not even like I passionately hate them. I just was so removed from this music scene back in that time. Again, for those of you who've listened to this before, I was R&B, hip hop, pop.
Right, but you lived in
then.
Seattle at the time,
Which makes it even worse.
Wild.
Yeah, which makes it even worse.
He
were
could have been
missing
going to
history.
the concerts. That's
Right,
like the
for
worst
$3.
part.
I could have probably seen them
And
like
he's
just
like-
practicing at a random bar
know,
that
right?
let underage people in during the day.
And he's like, ew.
Yeah.
Ow.
No Mariah.
He could have, yeah. Where are they from? Some of these, they're like from like
Seattle.
Seattle area too. So you
Yeah,
could
like
go to like,
Bellingham and
Burien.
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I think we got 3.
Or is Chains like a person? There's Alice
I don't think
and Chains.
I don't think Alice was inside any. Oh, I
Chains-
see.
Chains sounds like an old nickname.
Yeah.
This is my friend. This is Chains.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk much.
Yeah. And this is Alice. She never shuts up.
He just cranks on stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alice, she gets lost a lot. She goes down a lot of rabbit holes. You can really get in stuck conversation with her.
Hmm. But don't eat anything she gives you.
No.
No.
One pill
Makes you a larger.
Okay, that's all we got.
One pill
That's all we can
puts
do.
you
Yeah,
in
no,
chains.
no,
What's
no. We're about to get demonetized.
All right. So that is now our third. Yeah, that's our third slide. Do we have any potential guesses so far? Again, cassette tapes, Crank Yankers, and Alice in Chains.
I feel like there's something with.
Bike parts?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Bicycle parts? It's not that. Okay, we'll keep going.
No. He has to hit the button. You got it.
It is. You
got it.
guessed the mystery theme.
Yeah.
It is parts of a bicycle.
Good call.
So far, yeah, cassette. Cassette is the gears in the back that go bigger and smaller, and then we've got crank and chains.
Yeah, I knew which ones it was, but I
was
didn't know
thinking
what it
motorcycle parts, and then I was like, that was going to be my next guess.
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
So for those of you who got that before we did, nice job. And how did you do it? That's crazy. But we're going to keep this going just to...
How did I do it? My dad used to quiz me on bike parts.
Yeah.
Oh.
That and geography, and then I would bounce back with like, oh, what about name any skateboard trick, Dad? And he would.
Kickflip.
He couldn't.
Ollie.
I don't think my dad could name a single
Those are
skateboard
the only
trick.
two
The
I know.
roll.
Do you know any other?
No, those are the only two.
Do you know?
No.
Kickflip, ollie, nothing else, Paul. You watch me play skate three all the time.
Fall down and hit your tail.
grinder.
Yeah, fall down and hit your tailbone.
Yeah, heel to toe. Nose guards.
You said one, and say one of the other words that you said.
Nose grind.
There you go. Oh, Paul. Cha-ching.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on to the next
The
slide.
next slide.
Yeah.
Do we have a guess on what it is? What do we guess? It's going to be like seat post, post-apocalyptic.
Yeah. The wheels on the bus.
The postman.
yeah.
Wheels on the bus.
Yeah.
All right, what is it?
is Forks,
Oh.
Washington.
Forks, Washington. Ooh.
So Forks, Washington is a small town located in the heart of the Olympic Peninsula. It's situated between the Olympic Mountains and the Pacific Ocean beaches. Forks is known for its lush forests. Forks gained significant popularity as the primary setting for Stephenie Meyer's Twilight series of books and movies. Fans can visit locations that inspired the saga, like Forks High School, Bella's Truck, and the Miller Tree Inn, which is said to have inspired the Cullen House. The town also hosts the annual Forever Twilight in Forks Festival, a celebration of the series. So, do we have love or hate for the city of Forks, Washington? Let's start with Eliza.
All right, listen. I'm going to say hate. So, like, in general, there is rarely a town or like a place in the Pacific Northwest that I don't like. I hear that it's very beautiful in Forks, but I am not a Twilight person. And you guys know I read all kinds of books.
You do.
That are not
all the books.
High quality
I read
literature.
all of the books.
Yeah, all of the books. The best books only.
The best books.
The very best.
The most romantic books.
The most romantic books. I love.
The hottest books.
I love. No, I don't. So I'd love to read romance.
The softest books.
Yeah, I love to read romance novels. I don't necessarily read like the super sexy romance novels, but I did. I tried to read Twilight when it first came out, and like in the first few pages, Bella.
You're like mild, spicy, not spicy. You're like mild.
Yeah, like there needs to be something happening on the page.
A connection.
There needs to be, but it doesn't need to be like super graphic. I don't need
Just
that.
leave it up to your imagination.
Yeah, but it needs to happen. But so Bella, if she is like in the first like 12 pages, she did, and I don't remember what it was because this was like when the books first came out, but she did something so stupid that I was like, I cannot read this. And that was like the end of my experience with the Twilight. So it's like, there's plenty of places in the Pacific Northwest that are beautiful that you don't have to go all the way out to Forks. I'm sure it's gorgeous, but get out of here.
Put a fork in it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I'm done.
I'm going to say love it because I didn't read the books either. I didn't even open them. I made my decision before that. No, I didn't read the books. The only film I saw was the last one, part 2, and I was very confused because you did need. There's a lot of stuff you needed to know because it does kind of start halfway. And my favorite part of the whole thing was, when you're in a movie theater and there's a loud part, and so you yell to the person next to you like you're talking over, and it seemed like it was going to be a long, loud part. It didn't feel like it was going to cut, but I timed it perfectly so that I yelled to my date that took me to that movie. I was like, aren't they vampires? Why can I? And it got quiet right as I yelled, why can they be outside? And he said, no, they sparkle. And I was like, what? That's dumb. And then all these girls glared at me, and I was like, it's about time. I'm gonna go get some more popcorn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna refill this ultimate refills popcorn, and this is dumb. Hey, I was like, I didn't like it. But I love movie tourism. I love going to the spots where the thing was filmed. I don't know. I just like it. It's so stupid. I've been to the circuit house. I get so excited when I know a location. Like we came upon my good friend Alan Gerlach took me. He always takes me on crazy adventures whenever he comes to visit. And
he's like the ultimate side quest person.
Oh, like
he just like will disappear and he comes back and you're like, where? And he's like, oh, I just drove 3 hours away for this special burger.
It's the best. But I have learned there's been I have a limit, and I got to be like, hey, Alan, so we're gonna do like 5s today. Yeah. We're not going 10s. But we went out to this beach, and he's like, oh, it's this really cool beach, and we showed up, and I was like, oh my god, this is where they filmed the end scene of my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies, Point Break. There's this scene at the end where it's supposed to be in Australia for the ultimate wave or whatever. And I was like, oh my God, I like recognize it. There's so many places. Like I heard that Ninja Turtles 3 was filmed in Astoria, which is hilarious.
Tell them how you heard this. You saw a poster on the wall in the theater.
I actually saw it I randomly, before we went to Astoria the other day, I had just found out about that because the Ninja Turtles 3, I remember that was one of the first movies I went to, and I was so excited, and I was so disappointed because it's so bad.
Yeah.
Apparently their budget was really a lot lower on it, and so that's part of why. And then they used a budget company, like a cheap company, to make the suits, and that's why the suits were like kind of just not as convincing, and they added like weird freckles, and everybody was like, what are you doing? And they like barely moved, and it was just really bad. Anyways, I was watching a YouTube deep dive on it was like one of those like why Ninja Turtles 3 sucked or whatever, and I was like, ooh, click that.
Yeah. I have a question.
Then we went to Astoria, and it was on a poster.
Yeah, there's a movie theater in Astoria that has all the posters of
because
the
like
movies.
Gremlins? No. Gremlins.
No, Goonies.
Goonies.
Goonies, Short Circuit, some other things. I have before we get to you, Paul.
Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah, before we get to you, what is a Washington on a bike?
No, it's a fork.
A Washington is a type of bell that you can put on a bike.
And it weighs a lot. It's heavy.
It's like a 60-pound bell.
Yeah, it's like a 60-pound
They
bell.
were only popular the one time.
I thought about it like 4 minutes ago, and I was like, I gotta ask. I've been giggling in my head for like 4 minutes. Like, I gotta wait until I can ask. What's a Washington? What's a Washington on a bike?
That's so funny.
Have you ever been to that part of Washington?
No.
The Olympic Peninsula?
No. And stunning. The Pacific Northwest. If you haven't been here, you should come here. It's the most beautiful place on earth, I think.
I've been there. I've been there with Alan, actually, randomly.
Yeah, on a side quest.
Side quest.
Yeah.
I got super sick on the ferry going across the...
You don't do well on boats.
No, I don't. And especially not after like a 20-hour car ride from Montana.
Sure.
And then get on a ferry. Forget about it.
Yeah.
I'm throwing up off that thing.
I'm just gonna say I love it, not because Twilight, but I was looking in my research for this slide of the 5 first pictures that I saw when I Googled it. It looks beautiful. So I'm sure I would enjoy it. The Olympic Peninsula gets more rainfall than anywhere in the world. I believe it's like one of the reasons why we have those like that atmospheric river that we get hit with in Portland.
I love an atmosphere, especially today when it's 96 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Give me an atmospheric river.
So
Place.
I am so glad it's there. I'm glad they made movies. I was not a fan of the movies, so if you were, good for you.
Are you an
and that thumbs up was for you. And that's I'm just gonna say
I'm more of a tits river man. Not an ass. Never mind. Tried.
No, I'm just thinking of a river of tits, and it's horrific.
That sounds like some hentai.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I got a quick question for you. So we have 2, 1 love and 2 hates on that. Quick question. We're gonna talk about Twilight just for a little bit. Bjorn, would you prefer to be a werewolf or a vampire, and why?
Werewolf, dog. I'm a dog guy. I've always, because I have thought about this, because I thought about it with True Blood, though, because I was a True Blood fan. And werewolf, duh.
Nice. Eliza, werewolf or vampire?
Vampire.
Why?
Because I like to stay up late anyway. I've stayed out of the sun for the last 20 years. Who cares?
It's
I don't
like
mind
a cat-dog thing.
Yeah.
I'm more of a dog guy.
Yeah, I'm more of a cat guy. And obviously vampires famously love cats. Everyone knows that.
That's true.
They got fangs.
Mm-hmm.
Fang, fang.
Fang, fang.
Fang, fang, fang.
Fang.
Fang, fang, fang.
Fang, fang, fang. But so do dogs. But that's...
They're different fangs.
They're
They're not
different fangs.
sharp. They're
No, they're like...
You're a fang,
Fang
fan.
Fang fan. That's a
I loved that they called people that slept with
fang bangers.
Fang bangers was such a great. That's like such a fun.
Those are fun books too.
I've read the books, actually.
The
The
best
Stookie
books?
Stackhouse
Yeah.
Chronicles or whatever.
Mhm.
I listened to them, but still, same,
Counts.
Same
They were
thing.
coming out around the time that Twilight was.
If they made egg custards for vampires made of blood, would that be fang flan?
No, that's just blood pudding.
Fang
Fang
flan.
flan.
What about you, Paul?
Oh, that's easy. A werewolf, because I already have a hairy back. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
less
I
of a
think if I got a hairy back, I would be very upset. So
What's your
I'm
favorite?
actually the older I get, the more I become a werewolf.
Okay.
yeah, you
so,
see the mustache.
Eliza, favorite vampire movie?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't.
Eliza,
guess it.
name a vampire movie.
The one with Winona Ryder and Gary Oldman.
Oh, the classic one.
The one that we talked about on the show
Yeah.
like months ago.
Oh,
That's a
which
good
one is that?
Oh, no. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie.
Duh.
Nice.
Okay, I was like,
There we go.
really?
That,
Okay.
And I did love that movie, actually.
Mine's I like Interview with the Vampire,
I read those books.
where it's just such a great story. Anyway,
Yeah.
What about you, Paul? Favorite werewolf movie?
Oh, it would have to be the one with Jack Nicholson and Michelle Pfeiffer. Wolf. Yeah. Just because I'm such a huge fan of Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if I did do a vampire one, I would have to. Fright Night. I love Fright Night.
That one's great. I actually like the remake of it in Las Vegas with what's his name?
Yeah.
Mine would be Interview with the Vampire, and then I think I like Silver Bullet.
Stephen King.
That Stephen King one. It's like I think it was like made for TV, and there's a kid in a wheelchair, and it's called The Silver Bullet, and it's fun because it's like, I don't know, the stakes are higher because it's a kid and he can go really fast in his wheelchair. I don't know, it's cool.
Yeah, nice.
Mine is
Werewolf.
Cujo.
That's a good one. Please comment below. What is your favorite vampire or werewolf movie? We'd love to know.
But I just need to say this. So, like, vampires, it's like sleeping with a dead person. Werewolves is like sleeping with a dog. So choose wisely.
Both?
So you're necro.
All right. Well, let's continue. We've got one more slide left. We've already solved the mystery, but this is just going to be fun. And I think you guys are going to like this. Can you guess what the next slide might be? Keep in mind, the last slide's probably the most obvious.
Pedal, something with a pedal.
Pedal. Or frame.
Handlebars. Handlebar mustache.
Handlebar mustache.
We got it!
Double point.
Handlebar mustache. A handlebar mustache is a type of mustache characterized by its long, thick, and upward curving ends. It's also a classical style with historical roots, having been worn by notable figures throughout history. And actually, I added a lot out of this description. Bicycle enthusiasts wear handlebar mustaches because it looks like the handlebar. So it's common in the bike world. So, Eliza, let's start with you. Do you love or hate handlebar?
Well, I hate that.
I hate that.
Listen, if it's like what we have here on the screen, where facial hair can get to a point.
These are pointy.
Where,
like a literal point.
A literal point where all I think about when I see it is pubes. And so...
His pubes look like that, too.
Yeah, they're pointy. That's too much. But, like, a nice, like, short, well-maintained handlebar mustache, yeah, absolutely. And also, I live in Portland. If I didn't like a handlebar mustache, I would never sleep with anyone.
Yeah, you'd never get laid.
No, men or women or non-binary folks. So I hate what's going on his face, but in general, love.
Nice. Bjorn, what do you think of handlebar mustaches?
I love them. They're great. I don't know. I like mustaches a lot. I've always been a mustache guy.
Mustachio.
I rocked for a very long time. People would always say it was a handlebar mustache, but it was actually a horseshoe mustache that I'm so bummed I almost shaved it today.
Wait, why would they mix up?
Do you know the difference? You know the difference.
Well, horseshoe is like
it looks like you got kicked in the face. With hair.
Yeah. So how can that be mixed up with the handlebar? That it's like
everyone just says handlebar.
Oh, so it's anything more than like Paul's style, like Magnum PI mustache.
Yeah, because Paul's is not a handlebar mustache.
No.
You can't handle this.
Yeah, because you can't handle it.
No, it's getting close to horseshoe.
Yeah, you gotta grow like horseshoe is where you go. It's a goatee, but you like cut out the middle.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm into that.
It's like the U or whatever, and I rocked it for a really long time. Grew it did it kind of ironically for funsies, because like all my friends and I in college were just like, let's grow mustaches, and we did.
Like, look what we can do.
Yeah, and you always like, I don't know, that when you first can grow a beard, you're like, let's grow a beard. I just grew it, and it looked gross. It was like patchy and.
Did it look like pubes?
Yeah, probably. And then I remember like I was like, oh, it's pubesy, so I shaved it, and then I had the problem of like I had a full pube beard, got my driver's license at 21, and then changed to like. That's the one danger with facial hair is like I have this real bad habit of like as soon as I get my driver's license picture or like a new passport
yeah.
I'm like straight up I will change it, and then I don't look anything like my ID. But yeah, big fan. Paul?
Oh, I love facial hair on 98% of people, guys.
Eliza, if just as a hypothetical, if you could grow facial hair, and
well, I mean,
could style it,
I can't grow that much.
like
women are mammals,
like a significant amount of facial hair.
Yeah.
What would be your if you had to choose one that you have to rock? What would it be?
It would be like a Fu Manchu.
I was gonna pick that.
Yeah.
I love a Fu Manchu.
Is that so? You shave the middle,
No, you just make these really long,
and then
you have
it's
a
like
long.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
But
basically,
it's it's not bushy.
It's like you did a Brazilian blowout to a
Right.
A
It's
handlebar,
well groomed.
and then you did the long piece.
Okay, I'm now remembering. In college, we all grew mustaches, and we had one friend who was Chinese, and he tried.
Oh.
And it was that's all he could grow. Like, it wasn't like he didn't style it. That was just how it grew. So I think it's partially a cultural thing where it's like, that's what happens.
You're calling me a cultural appropriator?
No.
Yes.
My hypothetical mustache.
Yeah. In this
Stop trying to grow that hypothetical mustache.
You're just gentrifying mustaches.
So you landed on love, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think I love as well. I think we're I guess split on that one.
Yeah. Just because I hate that one.
Yeah, that one's terrible. But generally, they're okay. Well, I think we did it. That was our last slide, and you guys guessed it by slide number 3, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And
we guessed slide 5.
Yeah, that's like double points.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was awesome. We hope you all had a really great time with us. Again, like and subscribe. Follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow me. My name's Paul Heinrich on all social.
Eliza Butler. Eliza isn't funny.
And I'm Bjorn RG. Bjorn RG comedy. There it is.
Awesome. And we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.